Okay, right now I am working on this robot project. It's something that I saw. It's a combination of two different things. One, I just watched the Dark Crystal, and there's these really cool crab-looking monsters with these claws. And then I do this robot thing anyway. If you follow my page, you've seen me do them. And then I have this other thing where I make these monsters with all kinds of eyeballs. So I kind of combined all three together and tried to make this look like it was made out of metal. I don't know if it really worked or not, but this would be a great project if you were, let's say, a junior high teacher and you wanted to have a project. With me today is my brother Jason. We're going to talk about his cats and his cat enclosure. He's kind of a little mini construction guy. He was over helping my wife put together a cabinet today. So Jason, tell me about your cats.
I've got 3 cats. They're turning 10 years old here in a couple weeks. And 2 brothers and a sister. And my project right now with them is, well, about a year ago, I have a balcony that doesn't have steps going outside to get from the inside. And I'd let the cats out. Well, one of them fell off and broke his leg, so now I got a 3-legged cat. So I had this back porch, which my wife has been telling me for years to make a cat enclosure out of, and I wouldn't do it. Well, I finally did. I made a cat enclosure out of it. If I'd have paid attention to begin with, it'd still be done. I'd have a 4-legged cat and wouldn't be spending all this money on him. So
What's his name?
this one's Snow Cone. I got Snow Cone, Tiggy, they're brothers, and Dusty's the sister.
I saw Snow Cone the other day, and he gets around pretty good for having 3 legs.
Yeah. But I don't know for 10 years old how, doing the one leg type of thing, when it's going to start tweaking it and he's going to have a bad hip or something.
Okay, you're one of those kind of guys who can do home construction stuff because you chewed me out because I hired a plumber to put my toilet in.
Toilets are the easiest things to install.
So tell me how do you install a toilet?
There's literally 2 bolts that bolt it to the floor. So if you have an old toilet, you take those 2 bolts out, lift it up. Let me back up. You have to turn the water off, unhook the water, and then flush the toilet, flush the tank. And then in the tank up top, you have to get as much water out as you can. You can use a cup. I like to use a shop vac. And then you want to suck as much water out of the bowl also. Get all the water out you can, then take those 2 bolts out, lift it up, take it outside, throw it away, whatever you're going to do. And then you got your hole in the floor. You got to clean that up because there's a wax ring. It's about 4 inches across. And it goes around there, and then
So for a person like me who has no clue, I've heard about the wax ring, but never seen the wax ring. How am I supposed to know about the wax ring? What to do with it?
Well, usually when you buy a toilet, it comes with one, and then you can YouTube video or whatever. Most of my projects, I'm pretty good about teaching myself stuff. I can figure things out on my own, but I YouTube a lot of things also.
So you have to hook up the water supply.
Well, so after you get it all done, you put that, you get cleaned up, you put that wax ring down.
Okay.
And then the hardest part is trying to, and then you got to put those 2 bolts back in, and then there's 2 slots or holes in the toilet itself that you got to line up those 2 bolts in those 2 holes.
On the outer rim, not...
At the base of the toilet, on the outside, on the right or left.
Right, I got you.
And then you got to line up the hole where the water drains into the sewer pipe there. That's where the wax ring goes. You got to line that up too. And the wax ring is there to make a seal. 1, to make sure the water goes out where it's supposed to, not leak, and 2, make sure sewer gases don't come back in.
Okay, back to the picture real quick. I did some sky. I put some blue on top because the sky is blue. The bottom, the ground is brown in my picture. So on the bottom, I'm putting some brown, so it kind of looks like chrome. I've been working on chrome all my life. It's tricky to do right. It takes a lot of practice. I just riffing on this. I wasn't trying to make it perfect, but I kind of got the basics of it. Okay, back to the toilet.
And then once you got it all lined up and everything, it comes with a couple of nuts to put on the bolts. There's some washers involved. There's directions that you'll get with that. And then the big thing is you don't want to over-tighten it because it's a ceramic bowl. And if you over-tighten it, you're going to crack.
You see right there, I would have cracked it. And I would have flushed it, and water would have flown out underneath the toilet.
Well, you could have paid me $30 to put it in. I'd save you $500 from the plumber.
You mean the professional who done it 1,000 times?
I've done it probably 20.
Well, I needed to have a guy who I knew could walk in the door, get it done, and I had to call him later when the water's flowing under the toilet, and I cracked the bowl.
Well, no, I could have done it for you, but
I mean, I've done some stuff. I've installed my own sinks 4 or 5 times. I installed my own plumbing in the basement. My entire septic tank I did myself. I even wired my own flipping garage. Okay, I'm not like a total idiot, but when it comes to a toilet, I'm not going to mess with that. So what other things? We got like another 3 minutes here. What else have you done in your house?
well, I've done wiring and plumbing, and I remodeled my upstairs bathroom, so I took it all apart, took out the tub and shower and everything, and the sink and whatnot, the toilet, everything, and put it all back together again. New tub, new toilet, new vanity, everything. The basement I was going to redo, but then I realized it would have taken me forever, and I probably would have done things wrong, had to redo it, so I actually hired somebody to.
Oh my
do
God! You
basement.
hired somebody.
I did.
Oh my
That
God!
was too big of a project.
All right, my project here is almost done. I got my eyeballs in, and we're about done. Jason, I want to thank you for blogging. What's that blogging? They call it nowadays. Not blogging. Thanks